Yes, we do give thanks for life and life, life, people. We give thanks for all good things around us and from Zion above. So we praise for His divine love. Give thanks definitely, as today is the final program for the year, and before as we enter into this season of merriness and festivities, we do give thanks for this divine moment, as definitely we want to just take this moment as this being the final moment live program for the year. We want to take this moment just to give thanks, give thanks definitely for all the good things that have actually happened for the year, and also would like to give thanks for all the people who actually have supported the work that we have done throughout the year, specifically because it has been a glorious time, and we want to definitely give thanks to all the people who throughout the year have supported us, have been there with us, have been there for us, and we definitely do look forward. We do look forward to having a better and wonderful time as the future actually continues and we proceed towards even higher and greater things, because there has been some great things happening throughout the years, and we could see that even St. Lucia in itself, how St. Lucia used to be, things used to be terrible in St. Lucia, when it comes to the whole aspect of our wellness. Definitely I can see that we have made some great strides, some very, very, very great strides when it comes to the aspect of how people relate to themselves and how people relate to the food that they're supposed to be consuming, how people relate to several different aspects of their life. People are now becoming more and more conscious. People are becoming more and more vigilant when it comes to the things that they are actually eating and drinking. And I give thanks to know that, well, look, we are approaching this time, and we are in the time when generally our people have become more and more conscious. Our people have become more and more gracious. People tend to think differently. People are more positive. People, yeah, I must say that I'm not one who just share the pessimistic view that, okay, Gasson, things are bad and everybody bad and all them type of things. I believe that things are getting better. A lot of things are getting better for our people. A lot of people definitely are actually, progressing. They are moving forward. And the year have been a year whereby many great things have happened, and we keep on, glorifying everything that has happened, because at the end of the day, it is important that you give thanks in everything. So the year have been a year where people live and people die and people born, and people sick and people well, and we have seen some great progress in MKRC, which is Mount Kailash Rejuvenation Center, and we have seen mighty progress. We have seen many people, come up. We've seen the well-being, the journey beyond wellness, and all these things there have actually gone through successfully, and we are even working towards another journey beyond wellness program coming up in May, and all these things there we give thanks for it, because if wasn't for them type of things there, what we would do, as at the end of the day, we must say, well, these things they have assisted us in actually propagating the message all around the world, and we see, well, what we were looking to do long time ago, we were looking forward to do them things there, man. Develop our own rejuvenation center. Right now we could see that is here with us. This is here, so people could now go ahead and book and come in and spend the 7 days and do all type of things, 21 days, 14 days, and they could be with us and they could actually get that level of rejuvenation. So I give thanks for life and a mighty life given. We give thanks for all good things around us ascend from Zion above. We give thanks definitely as, yes, it is a wonderful time as we are closing in this final segment for this year. And it is only appropriate that the year have given us Livity Foods on Jeremy Streets, whereby we have, for this year, we were able to bring forward a lot of positivity in the form of Livity Foods to the people in the Castries region, because many people never was able to get anything healthy in the Castries region. People never was able to get that. People always used to complain, there is nothing good in the city. So we give thanks that Livity could have manifested this year and was able to actually give us a wide range of healthy, wealthy, soul foods that we could have manifested and passed on to our people, because at the end of the day, our people have been there with us and they deserve the best, and it was good that we could have come forward again, even in this time, to give them a well-being restaurant, vegan, ital and alkaline restaurant in the middle of the city. And even as the year is approaching to an end, we are working towards opening up a branch of Livity up north in Rodney Bay. So by the time next year starts, we will be starting off with Livity Foods Rodney Bay, also because of the need for it, because people are asking for it, because everyone looking forward to actually eating wealthy. And it is not nice that we've left Rodney Bay for so long and our people are saying, but Priest, you go back down into the city and we're not seeing you. So we are going to be there again, and we are going to be providing the people with that level of wellness, goodness, whereby the people could say, well, look, we are up there in Rodney Bay once more, So give thanks for life, and working feverishly, earnestly, honestly, and skillfully, and lovingly to bring forth all this greatness to the people, because we want the people to get the best of everything. So we'll be having a distribution center up in Rodney Bay, and it's going to be blessed. It's a place where people could come and leave their office space and sit down and have a wonderful time with us in the Rodney Bay environment, as we know that it is important. It is important that as a people we forward, we grow, and we evolve, and we manifest the living works that is for the benefit of all of our people. Tonight, Honorable Kes Wesmore is here with us, and he's going to give us some education on the whole aspect. As you know, last strong, we had a domino competition. We give thanks for that. It was a great success, and we give thanks for that, for this domino competition that just went through. That was a great success, great success. And as last strong was what we call Human Rights Day, the 14th of the 10th of December. We also would just give thanks for this Human Rights Day just going through, and we're looking forward to another Human Rights Day with a greater level of education, because many people did not even know that it was Human Rights time. So the priest is going to come in just to give us a nice little talk specifically on the fundamental human rights of our people. And next year we are going to begin, next year going to be different. We want to rise up the agitation. We're going to be forming a new group that's going to be focused upon human rights education. The Street University going to be mobilized again, where we'll be going throughout the communities and educating the people on their fundamental human rights. And also, the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress, St. Lucia, going to be resurrected in every aspect, economic, churchical, statical, social, cultural, even in the political science arena. So at least we could give the people the commentary on the whole aspect of the things that are affecting us as a people when it comes to our socio-economic position as a nation of people. And everything, you have political decisions taking place in the country. We are going to give it that commentary, whereby we're going to begin to comment on stuff more and let the people know what our views are and how we actually see that the things really supposed to be done for the upliftment and the benefit of our people. And we are expecting a lot of growth in the coming year, the expansion and the prosperity of that 2019, the 10 and the 9, which is the 1, so we are starting all over again in the 2019, to come forward. You see that's why we're opening up new branch again in Rodney Bay, coming up for the people. So we are starting up all over again to the manifestation of the works, and the works has to be a balance and a holistic, wholesome works. So definitely looking forward for that in the coming year for all the people. And we give thanks that definitely that we could have shared this wonderful 2018 with you on your TV screens, in your homes. We're looking to have a new format in our program, more interactive too. With clips and things in the mountain and all them different type of things, man. We want this thing that to be a lot, more educational, because you could never get better, you could never reach, because the only school that you don't graduate from is Jerusalem Schoolroom, the school of life. So we're going to keep on uplifting ourselves and getting better and better in the upliftment and the education of our people on the whole, So give thanks as we're going to take an intercession. When we come again, definitely we'll have the Honorable Kes Westmore with us, giving us a wonderful talk as we going to seal up the year with a nice voice on the fundamental human rights, because that it's everyone's right to have wellness, health care. It's a right. It's not a privilege, It's not for some and not for the many, It is a privilege. No, it's a right. It's a fundamental human right. Rights that people could supposed to have all them things there. So if I want herbs for my medicine, it's my right. It's my fundamental right. So the government's supposed to provide that for me, because it's a right. It's my right. So at the end of the day, let us understand these rights and work towards ensuring that these rights are completely fulfilled. When you come again, we'll be talking with the priest. Blessed love.
I was in my neighborhood. It was a very dark night, and I decided to go for a drink by a bar. On my way from the bar, I felt the sting to my right leg. And when I looked back, I knew it was a full snake.
You happen to be in an area where there are snakes and you are bitten by a snake. This is what you do. You call for help and try to reach the Victoria Hospital within 1 or 3 hours. You will be seen immediately.
My uncle at the time was a police officer, called Victoria Hospital and told them that we're coming down for snake bite.
It's the only facility on the island which has a protocol and a treatment plan where you can be treated adequately.
We call them before you go there so they can prepare for you.
And rest assured that there are adequate supplies of antivenom with doctors who have been trained in the treatment protocols of the snake bite.
The St. Lucia Civil Service Cooperative Credit Union's Christmas Wishmaker loan is back and it's bigger. It's easy to qualify. Members with existing loans, you don't need additional shares to get your Wishmaker. Just apply before December 19. More great news. If you have an existing Wishmaker, it's even easier. Just ask for a top-up. It's that simple. Make Christmas fun again with a Wishmaker loan from the St. Lucia Civil Service Cooperative Credit Union. Terms and conditions apply.
Lend your support to raise funds for women living with breast cancer.
Make a donation at the cash register.
In multiples of $5 up to $200 when you shop at Massey stores, and we will match the funds raised. This is all done to benefit
organizations like us,
cancer survivors like me.
Together with Massey Stores, we can make a difference.
The more we know about geothermal energy, the better prepared we are to capitalize on the possibilities. There are many questions to be answered. For example, will the drilling cause any vibrations, seismic impact?
There is no connection between drilling and seismic activity. Any vibration caused by drilling would dissipate within 15 to 30 meters. Regarding seismic activity and the previous drilling, studies conducted determined that there was no causation. The two may have happened at the same time, but no connection was established between the previous drilling and the seismic activity.
The Geothermal Resource Development Project is all about energy security. The more we learn, the better our preparedness for energy independence. A message from the Ministry of Infrastructure, Ports, Energy and Labor.
Why you make it so complicated?
My name is Abigail Sandy. I am the founder and co-owner of She Naturals, sub-brands Natural Man and Natural Kids. Also Fayon's Natural, which is my mother's own brand as part of the She Naturals brand. And this company has been in existence for about 4 years now, officially 2 years. And what we basically do, we formulate cosmetic products for hair and skin.
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
The product brand was started because of the lack of availability of natural products on the market that spoke basically authentically to health, wellness. And so we decided to get into the market to do that, especially for the women with natural hair, especially the types which we consider kinky, like myself.
I'll keep it simple, baby. I'ma keep it simple with you, baby.
All right, so basically what we have in the line is natural soaps. We have hair moisturizers. We have hair conditioners, curl puddings, gels. We also have skin creams. We have repellents. Basically, we cover a wide range of the cosmetic product piece. So my mom is the soap maker, and what she has in the line is Glory Cedar soaps for eczema, rashes, and so on. She has Cassia Lata, which is also a natural healing herb. She has the aloe, cucumber, sulfur soaps, over almost 20 different kinds of soaps really, and all of them basically are soaps made from plants, flowers that come from St. Lucia. We are now selling, not on a large scale, but we are now selling in St. Vincent, Barbados, Guyana, Martinique on a very small scale, and Grenada and St. Lucia. So basically we create groups in those different islands and we bring women together.
I'll keep it simple, baby. I'ma keep it simple with you, baby. You know I don't ever play no games.
Yes, we do give thanks for life and a mighty life. Give and give thanks. Definitely. As we said, we have Honorable Kesper more with us, and as the time is moving swiftly, just like we're gonna have an open line night to night, so the lines could just be open throughout as the priest is going to address us on the human rights day just passing, 10th of December, and the significance of it to us as a people and how it is that we're supposed to actually really be working towards our human rights, our fundamental human rights, even in 2019. For my Lord, blessed.
Blessed. Give thanks to life, health, and strength again. Give thanks to the Black Life Giver. Give thanks to the God in three persons, Blessed Trinity and Power. Greet you again, my Lord and Empress, Prince and Princess, blessed love. And welcome, It's been a long, Iowa, been a long time since we've sit with each other, You be on their screen and I be on the camera right here. So we do give thanks again and welcome once more to the cultural segment. And we do give thanks for Food of 7. We give thanks to the works of the Honorable Priest Kailash Leonce that has been going on to even the beginning of the year. and even those who have stayed tuned and those who continue to make the trod, you know, because it's a trod, you know. It might be a hard road to travel and a mighty long way to go, you know, but lead us, our blessed Savior, He will lead us by the way He knows, you know. So we do give thanks again as we are in the season. You know, some people say it's a season to be jolly, so it's like a season to tear, you know. But we give thanks to the 10th of December that just went to. It's the Human Rights Day, where you learn about your Universal Declaration of Human Rights as a human being. Because remember, they take away the 10 Commandments and they take away a lot of things from the people because people even refuse to walk in the moral laws that the Almighty has inspired. Laws which is as natural to you to keep you and your family going through nature. So you put away that, and because you put away that, you know, there's no respect for each other no more. You know, they're still killing, they're still covetous, they're still bad mind, you know. So we adopt now the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And this is the rights now that, you know, in this dispensation of time that people have hold on to. And it's the basic rights for each and every individual upon the face of the earth, because your inalienable rights, meaning these rights are not to be taken away from you as long as you are human beings. And I'm sure that we as black people now could be humans also in the sight of, you know, the European, because remember England said we were 3/5 of a human. And sometimes you wonder if it's because they say we are 3/5 of a human, why our human rights as even a race of people, black people, has been trampled on continually, even to where the seat of the United Nations is, even the United States. And we see how many black sons and daughters been killed, you know, innocently by police officers and other related drugs, you know, that are set to wipe out us as a people. But we must remember that all human beings are born free and equal. So this is the door to go into the house of human rights. So we have to realize that to enter into this room, we have to realize that all are to be entered in, because all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. We are endowed with reason, conscience. That means we are the ability, we are able to reason. And we have conscience. And because we have conscience, we are led by the Spirit. We are led by the Word, because the Spirit is just the Word and the Word is just the Spirit. So when we live in the Spirit, we live in the Word. So we become one with the Word. So because all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights, and endowed reason and conscience, they should act towards another in a spirit of brotherhood. That means we are one Father's children, because it's one God that created us all upon the face of the earth. You know. And we must realize that. And we know who is first and who is second and who is third and who is fourth. So therefore we must just all live together within love and unity. So when we realize Article 1, and we realize that this is the door to the remaining rights within the Charter, we will realize that regardless of sex, color, creed, so if you have the idea of, say, like, these rights only belong to you and it does not belong to the black man, the Chinese, the Indian, you have to stop, because you have to look at Article 2 again. Regardless of sex, color, creed, religion, property, or birth, these rights belong to you. And because these rights belong to you, you have the right to life, liberty, and security of person. That means you have the right to life. That's why even, you know, since August previous year, 2017, we've introduced the liberty within the city. You see, where you live the life you love the life you live. Because as we said again, everyone has a right to life, liberty, and security of person. So even there to minister human rights for people, because every fast food you go, you know, it does not cater for all people, because they might be doing their chicken, which is chicken, you understand, and their burgers, their hamburgers, and all these things, and things which is not good for the human being, which some people think it's right to force upon another individual what to eat. So therefore, We give back the people justice in the city, or we give them for the justice in the city by bringing, liberty. Live the life you love. So live the life. Live, like you're walking on a journey. Live the life you love. Because if you love this life, you have to live the way to keep this life. So live the life you love. And love the life you live. So therefore, to how you are living, you must love it. And to how you are living the life you love. Because you want good things to come to you, because why? You are special. You are special. Regardless what the other person in your house or outside may think of you, you are special, you are unique, you are individual. There's only one of you. So you deserve the best. So be special. So going through, because even there at Liberty, where, it's human rights we practice, and when we look into things, we see that, let the people know that they are special. Many people get up every day and they run to the slave master, job, because many of those bosses are like slave masters. So you don't even get the time to drink a cup of tea or even have a wonderful break fast. So at Liberty, we are there thinking of ways to better the people and let them see themselves and love themselves, because all human beings are born free and equal. So that's why we could even give you the breakfast special, so the be special, right? So knowing that the 10th of December has gone through, and the United Nations once more has violated the rights of every human being upon the face of the earth, because it's in the right of the Secretary General powers to make sure that upon such day, every country in the earth, four corners of the earth, make sure that there's a proclamation or promulgation of the laws. You have to promulgate the laws, the articles within the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. That means it's supposed to be taught in every churches, even churches that have their mass every day. Even upon that day, the opening ceremony, it's human rights within schools, within graduation, within the offices, because it's to be taught. Because when I speak to a young individual in the streets that does not know his or her rights, he doesn't want anything to do with that. And the reason of this, Honorable, is that there's no justice. When he looks upon those who are getting the Universal Declaration of Human Rights handed to them, the people, it's those people that are using it against them. So in it, he doesn't see any justice within it to learn of it. But that's even the old aim for you, because Universal Declaration of Rights came forward for you as the weak person, because we're living in a world of David and Goliath. David and Goliath. So even the 21st century, we will still beat Goliath. So we are in a battle of not guns and ammunition, because that's the last resort. When you fail to use your mind and to beat the other man at his mind when he's coming with evil, you become weak and you have to resort to something else, because you have lost yourself as an individual. So when you look at the young people now, we are David, and as you say, they're again fighting against Goliath. So these big countries or these big governments who violate your rights, the only way you can challenge them, the only way you could challenge them is by knowing your rights and defend your rights. For example, when the League of Nations violated the Charter and caused the fascist Italians to come in upon Ethiopia and demolish churches and kill millions of people, when the League of Nations allowed this and all countries came together against little Ethiopia, it wasn't guns and ammunition Emperor Haile Selassie had to use. He had to go himself to the League of Nations and challenge these big heads. And even when he was coming there, they started to boo and they started to cheer. But as the psalm said, I will humble myself while the wicked are against me. And then he spoke. And then the League of Nations was destroyed. And that is why in 27 years after 1963, he came once more to United Nations body. Because it's because of Emperor Haile Selassie why we have these human rights here today to defend. And the speech that is judging the earth today is, until the philosophy, which holds one race superior and another inferior, is finally and permanently discredited and abandoned. Until they are no longer first class or second class citizens of any nation. Until the color of a man's skin is of no more significance than the color of his eyes. Until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to the race. And until that day, the dream of lasting peace and world citizenship will remain in but a fleeting illusion to be pursued and never attained. So when you're looking for world peace upon the face of the earth right now, and you do not want to give the individuals their rights, it's a fleeting illusion. You're going to perceive it, but you'll never attain unto it. So we have to realize that our rights belong to us, and even as black people, within this decade of the Universal Declaration of Rights for African people, this is our time now. That means anything that we ask for that's been violated, our rights, we have a right to stand up, because this is to be granted to us. This decade is owed to the black man and the black woman to bring themselves once more as a nation. No more slavery. No one shall be held in slavery or servitude. Slavery and the slave trade must be prohibited in all their forms. So whether it's in the hotels, whether it's in the schools, whether it's in the government buildings or the banks or the churches, it must be prohibited wherever they are formed. So we give thanks to life, health, and strength, and liberty is coming at you, because liberty is there to bring a joy to the people and to even teach them of their rights. So live the life you love the life you live, and this is my little moments with you. Until near word, give thanks to life. Blessed.
Well, blessed, give thanks. So how was the response of the people being to Liberty restaurants on Jeremy Street for the year? How was people gravitated to it? You see that people rushing for it. What is it that the people love the most about Liberty?
Well, a lot of people, they like, most people that I speak to, when I go into the depths of them, they like the love. You understand? And when some see the staff working together, it's a joy to them. Mm-hmm. Also, you understand? Many people, they like to see their food being prepared. You understand? You might tell a person, wait 5 minutes. But there are people they like to see how it's done, because they themselves, sometimes they don't know how to do it. You understand? Mm-hmm. But on that aspect, now the food, everyone at coming to Liberty, they love the pies. People will check for their macambo pie, their breadfruit pie, their plantain pie, and we see people gravitating to it because a lot of people never know of plantain richage. Mm-hmm. What people call porridge, but it's richage because we're in the rich age. Mm-hmm. We live out of the poor age. Yes, that's we're into the rich age right now. So I see where the people are really gravitating to it. I know sometimes customers, you might be looking at me right now and you say, sometimes I come there, man, and a little delay, you understand? But I know you're a human being, because many will come and some will say, yeah, man, I know, 5 minutes. They'll realize that there's 2 persons there working at the time, and they'll patiently wait, Meanwhile, we have those that are disgruntled. Also, they call and say, I place my orders once, but I sincerely apologize, because we are always trying to make it better. So when we sit, we think about...
So the demand is high. People always calling for stuff.
Yeah, people always call for stuff. They love their burgers. They love the Royal Circumference. Their pulori. Yeah, people love their pulori. That little peace fries in the morning.
Give thanks.
Yes.
Give thanks.
Give thanks.
So definitely we give thanks for the advent of Liberty, and even this year. What other thing do I think that through the year with Liberty has been some... Because that's the end of the 2018.
Right.
A couple of people checked me. My sister said that she had checked for a fruitcake for Friday.
Yes.
Right? And she said that probably a friend wanted a fruitcake also. Do you have any special orders? Because people still want to eat their fruitcake for Christmas.
Yes.
And their black cake, but they want it vegan or alkaline or ital.
Yes.
Are you making any special provisions for the season for the people if they're fruitcakes and them type of things?
Definitely, because right now we're open up right now. You just can place your orders. I mean, those can place your orders right now for the different cakes that they want. You know, you're playing advance. You know, sometimes a person might go, I say, I want it for later, but you understand, some because I say you're special, and because you might order something, we have to make sure that we have that and that amount to put in that for you. You understand? Because we don't just look about something for someone. You understand? We gravitate and there. So the fruit cakes are there. You can order your fruit cakes. You'll definitely get your fruit cakes.
What fruit cakes you have?
Well, we have fruit cake. We'll put dates in it. You understand? We'll put blueberry in it. Your strawberry, your cherries, all this in it. Your pineapple will go in it. Also, how many people never taste a little papaya in their cake also? So there's different fruits, different flavor. So all part of the person's tongues, all their taste buds, you know.
So people ask about the spelt bread also. So how is it that, what's the difference with the Livity spelt bread than the normal? And what's spelt? What's the difference between the spelt bread and the normal bread out there?
Well, spelt as a grain is not acidic as like your whole wheat. The whole wheat leave a lot of mucus. So as a Livity and as an ancient people, we have to deal with the ancient grains. So we'll use different types of flour at Livity there. We use the teff, use the quinoa flour, but we definitely mostly use the spelt flour. So we use the spelt flour to make the shells, the cakes, everything that is there is just spelt. Because we're bringing the people to the highest level in themselves. You understand? So set bread, as we call it, unleavened bread. You know, in ancient times, because we are holy people, and especially as priests, you know, we have to live that tradition in ourselves. You understand? So the unleavened bread, that means there's no yeast, no baking powder, there's no rising agent in it. So it's a bread of patience, because if that bread is not set at the right time, you won't get what you're supposed to get out of it. Right? So it's a meditation. So even that's why some people might eat of a bread or the burger and they'll tell you that it tastes different, because the meditation that goes into the bread also to knead the bread, because you're holding your meditation to know you have to knead this bread properly, to put it in at that certain time in the pan, to put it in the oven at that certain time to rise. It's the only bread that you can take out of the oven and eat hot. You take a yeast bread out of it, that's judgment upon you. And even when you read books or certain things, certain lecture, you'll find out that yeast is 24 hours after it's baked. So you can't eat that right away. That's why in ancient times when the three angels came and visit, you know, Abraham, you know, they're right there, she could bake bread, knead it up right there. I didn't understand that. And eat that one time. So that's the bread there. So it's spread bread, it's bread of Zion, feed me till I want no more.
Give thanks, Honorable. So what number can the people call who might want to order the fruitcakes and the spelt bread and anything that they might want for the season way in advance? What number can they actually contact Livity on?
451-8813. So that's 451-8813. So there we are on Jeremy Street, you know, in opposite the old fire station building. Jeremy, you know, it's just like Jeremiah the prophet. So we're on Jeremiah Street, and we know Jeremiah is Marcus Mosiah Garvey. So, you know, that's where we are, you know, rising the statical realms, you know, in ourselves at this time, because we have to rise ourselves spiritual and temporal. So we give thanks, you know, because we move in Livity. St. Lucia is a special place. This is the breaking of the stone, because we're bringing this right into Africa, to the continent. Yes, and I mean, you have some people, they'll mess around the next man that is trying to eat healthy right now and say, hey, I'm alkaline, use this, use that. You understand? But Livity is vegan, alkaline. Because if a man has stopped eating meat and stopped eating these degradable things in his structure and decide he wants to start a vegan lifestyle first, as he climbs, he will rise into the highest level within himself. So it's not there to like, you want to cast down the man, because you're not going and putting up your placards at, you know, Ken Trickery, you know, kill foolish children, burger killer, these places, and you're not going to the pharmaceutical place, but you'll probably want to make rupture with your other brother that is you know, or your sister that is there, rising a healthy lifestyle.
Give thanks. So as long as you living well, taking a step at a time. What even before we go into our second intercession, what drinks do you find that the people really gravitate to at Livity?
Well, they love the lime and ginger. You know, out in the world you call it ginger beer, but it's ginger lion. You know, so a lot of people love the lime and ginger. That's refreshing. And you know, it's sweetened with agave, natural spring water right there, you know, agave nectar. And a lot of people, they like the power brew.
What's the power brew? The
power brew is your smooth. The power brew is an ancient because it's food of seven that brings you this thing in the power brew, you know. You know, that we don't even have to copyright that. You know, the whole world knows that. You understand? So the power brew is there. You have the sea moss, because some people might not want the sea moss alone. So you have the sea moss there in it. It has the different seeds in it. You'll get your pecans, you'll get your almonds, the chia seeds, also in the almond milk. You know, it's a healthy drink. Because many people tell me that, Ross, you know, I came and I drink one of the power brew this morning and 12 o'clock I'm still not hungry.
Give thanks, man. About green juice?
Green juice, definitely. If they don't get their green juice, I mean, it's like the faces get green, mean. Yeah, because the people, they love their green juices. And yeah, because they say, Ross, you tell us about it, you know, so it has to be there. So yes, the green juice, because you wake up in the morning, because green means going. You're ready to go. Green juices. So it builds up your, you know, your body. It's wonderful. It has your stinging nettle, which is your zati in it. You have your parsley, you have your Spanish needle in it also. And definitely, as I speak of greens, a lot of people like zeppina, because a lot of people never know that it could be prepared like that. So it's good that Liberty is coming. That's why you see the sign is, you know, green and white is green.
Thanks, my Lord.
Nigeria.
Well, definitely we do give thanks for life and a mighty life give, and give thanks for all those of you who are watching. Definitely when we come again, we are just going to go into the lines and open up the lines, so at least you could call and ask whatever question you want to ask, and whatever it is that you'd love to see in the new year to come, you could give us a call, 451-934-945-31730. When we come again, definitely you could actually call. Blessed.
Blessed.
Very little rain is in the forecast for today.
Expect isolated thunderstorms.
Now more than ever, unpredictability is the new normal. GK Insurance will ensure that you're covered for any eventuality. We have experience on our side, backed by a trusted name that has been around for over 95 years. We are trusted for settling claims quickly and efficiently. GK Insurance is here. Agents in St. Lucia, EC Global Insurance.
What makes a great sign? Simplicity, creativity, huge and loud, small and quiet. At Excel Sign, we help clients all over St. Lucia create the perfect sign for their business needs. Our printing takes place right here with state-of-the-art machines to get the job done at the highest quality. We specialize in a wide variety of pylon signs, vehicle wraps, channel letters, billboards, 3D letters, and lots more. Designed to have high visibility, longer life, and great value. Call or visit Excel Sign today and find out how we can help your business express itself. Excel Sign, taking science further.
Somewhere, after the first smile, that wink, the flirtation, even before the foreplay, and derobing, something else ought to be on your mind. Talking about testing, your status, and condoms, and medicines that treat HIV. So start talking. It's the first step in stopping HIV. A message brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The more we know about geothermal energy, the better prepared we are to capitalize on the possibilities. There are many questions to be answered. For example, why isn't solar or wind being explored instead?
The government of St. Lucia is pursuing a mix of diesel, solar, wind, geothermal energy, and battery storage to provide our energy needs. In keeping with the national targets and the Paris Agreement, St. Lucia is hoping to have 35% of its electricity derived from renewable sources by 2025 and 50% by 2030. Solar and wind are intermittent sources of energy and dependent on weather conditions such as sunlight and wind. Solar farms can therefore require larger amounts of land than geothermal plants of the same size.
The Geothermal Resource Development Project is all about energy security. The more we learn, the better our preparedness for energy independence. A message from the Ministry of Infrastructure, Ports, Energy and Labor.
Lucelec appreciates when you are vigilant about keeping your communities well lit. Call 452-2165 in the north or 454-6617 in the south to report faulty or damaged streetlights. It helps if you give us the pole number. We seek to repair all streetlights within 72 hours of receiving a report. However, this may not always be possible, especially after storms when the number of defective streetlights may be very high.
Yes, we do give thanks for Life and a Mighty Life Giver. Give thanks definitely. It's a nice and cool and calm program. Final program for the year. And we give thanks as we've had a wonderful, prosperous year. And as you know, we're working towards the 5th of May coming up. Definitely, we're going to have a big wellness, Journey Beyond Wellness, right here in St. Lucia. We are looking at twice the size of crowd that came last year. And we're looking to have the Wellness Day Fair specifically, bringing all the experts in to actually help to educate us as a people on the whole aspects of our overall wellness. Definitely, we give thanks for all those people who had their mail package. Remember, Christmas is coming, the pig is already fat. And you know, you done put that pen in the old man heart already. So definitely, you're going to be sucking on your blood pudding and and eating your pigtail. So I mean, I know that many people are going to eat their blood pudding and roast the pig backside and the pigtail and all them things there for the Christmas. I mean, come on, a lot of people are going to be roasting a lot of pigtail and you know and testicles. You know, they just roast the testicles of the animals and they just yeah, and take the blood and wash the intestines and stuff it in and call it blood pudding. You know, a lot of animals going to die too. You know, a lot of animals going to die during the Christmas time. So many people, they know that yes, they're going to be eating bad for the Christmas because you have an increasing heart attack and increasing high blood pressure related deaths, all type of deaths when it comes to lifestyle conditions. There's an increase. Many people don't live through the Christmas because they drink so much and they eat so much bad foods that they kill off themselves. You know, so even before the Christmas season start, don't say, well, oh, Priest boy, I'm going to eat bad and after the eating bad, I'm going to come and take a laxative. Take a laxative before the Christmas season or the Hogmas season, and then you take a laxative afterwards. So you ensure that you clean out your colon before. So you take out, you flush, you pass by leafy foods, get your free up laxative. So you say, well, you're going to flush out and you're going to clean out your blood and work on your liver and your kidneys and them type of things there. And then afterwards, then what you're going to do then, you're going to do whatever you want to eat. And after, you still have to flush out yourself again. So you take a whole male package or a female package. Definitely, you know that we offer the male package and the female package, which is now 7 products each. So you have the 6 basic products, which is the colon cleanse to clean out the colon. That is the free up laxative that flushes you out comprehensively. So you have the colon cleanse, the blood detoxifier, which actually cleanses out the blood, cleans out your cellular system, down to your cells, down to your organs, your tissue, down to every individual cell. Clean it out. Actually help to rejuvenate every single cell. You know, alkalize your physical structure, take out the free radicals that causes oxidations within the cells, causing premature cell death. Then also you have what you call your pure gold, which is basically removal of your mucus which contains your anamu, what they call your gully root or your garlic weed. Your anamu contains your Spanish needle, contains your bird pepper, contains your chichima, you know, all these things. That contains your jejam, your ginger, all them things they extracted. Very, very potent extract. Just 1 teaspoon for some, a tablespoon for others, every single day, to actually 3 times a day, to work on the circulatory system, remove the mucus from your physical structure, boost up your whole strength. You know that there is no bone in the penis. So definitely for the man, when it comes to the male package, the pure goal is, definitely the goal that you have to aim for, to get that whole aspect of good circulatory system and mucus removal from the physical structure. Then you have the pure green, which basically alkalizes your physical structure, helps you to build back up your iron levels, you know, help to improve the oxygen carrying capacity of your blood. Definitely you need that complete package. And your important male tonic that actually makes the impotent more important is a tonic to tonify the physical structure of the man, help to boost up the man and make the man a better man. And you have your prosperity, which works specifically on the prostate of the man, to help to balance the hormone, help to boost up your testosterone level, to ensure that you have a good erection, and also that your PSAs is actually working within the proper range, help you to be able to free up and pee properly, because you know plenty of men have their little difficulties. So you don't wait until the hug must done. You know, you could even take a male package before and a male package after, to ensure that you actually survive that Christmas season there, because you don't know how it's going to get. It's going to get terrible. You know, plenty of rum and plenty of stewed pork and stewed beef and stewed lamb and stewed ram and all type of flesh that you're going to think about, maniku, all type of things you're going to think about going to be in the plate. So we definitely have to prepare ourselves, prepare the physical structure for the trauma, for the stress, you know. And the woman, you know, you have your female package, same thing, your colon cleanser, cellular cleanse, and hormonal cleanse and balancing. That's the difference than the important male tonic. So you're going to cleanse out the womb, balance off the hormones, and what you're going to also do, you're going to help to regulate, you know, that whole aspect of your menstrual cycle. Many people have pains and clots and all them different type of things. Definitely when you go to the whole realms of the womb cleanser, helps to clean out the womb. Sometimes a woman might have some spotting, some bleeding, and they might believe, well boy, they want to go and take some progestin or progesterone, or go and take some birth control pill, go and take some Depo-Vera, some type of mad medicine that will actually cause them to develop blood clots or some type of side effect, which is the real effect, when they could just take the time, balance their hormone, ease off themselves, stop stressing, loving themselves, eating healthy, exercising, doing the things that they need to do, change their lifestyle to balance their hormones. Because most times when you see that you already have that hormonal imbalance, you're spotting, you have PCOS, you have fibroids, and then you go on that hormonal replacement therapy, what you are doing, you are increasing your risk 100-fold to develop what you call breast cancer. You know that breast cancer is really an epidemic right now within the Caribbean region. Plenty of women developing breast cancer. Plenty people. Breast cancer, prostate cancer, diabetes, kidney failure, heart disease. I mean, it's like common day these days today. So I mean, these are things that we need to actually take a greater look upon as a people, try to focus upon how it is that we're going to invest quality time, quality love within ourselves, energy in ourselves, to ensure that, look, we are doing what it is that we're supposed to do to uplift our physical structure. We are doing what we're supposed to do to actually prevent ourselves from getting sick. So even the anamu syrup, which is the garlic syrup or the gully root syrup, that specifically is very potent, contains plenty of your sea moss, you know, for the woman specifically, because you need the sea moss for the minerals, for the iodine, which actually helps to destroy lumps even within the breast. You know, help the whole matrix of the breast to become more fluid, help you flow better, no congestion in your glands nor your ducts, to prevent any type of tumors or cysts or anything from growing within your breasts. And for the man, helps to fortify the prostate, rich in zinc, prevent prostatic diseases in the long term. So we must understand that the complete package, male and female package, is a must for the man and the woman. And for the woman, that's number 7 is the answer, which actually helps to to prevent that excessive bleeding in the womb of the woman, balances out, kills off all these old tumor cells within your physical structure, help your immune system to reboot itself and help you to destroy all these leiomyomas, which is called the fibroids within your physical structure. So nothing happens abracadabra. Every disease takes a prolonged time to actually manifest within the physical structure. So the same way, you must demonstrate a high level of consistency when it comes to your lifestyle change. You can't expect to just drink something once and bam, a disease you've had for the past 15 years just disappear. That's unrealistic. You're supposed to actually work on a consistent regime. I mean, what you're going to be eating every day, what you're going to be drinking every day, what you're going to be thinking every day. All these things, they're supposed to be put in place that you actually get the results that you actually need to get. So any level of anything you do over a prolonged period of time consistently, you're supposed to get the results. You must get results. Must get results. You can't expect that you want to come, this happened to you, and within 2-3 days, boom, you want to expect, okay, boy, you're on top of the world again. No, no, that is witchcraft. That's abracadabra. You have to take your time. You have to go through the process, right? You have to go through that mental change. You have to go through that lifestyle change. You have to go through that physical, that daily routine change. So every day, if it is used to get up and just run and brush your teeth and get up and put your clothes and run to work every day, you have to stop. You have to get up 2-3 hours before that. Hold a meditation. Think about how you want your day to happen. Do some deep breathing. Do some stretching. You know, do a little parsley juice. You know, a little stinging that little juice, a little vervine green juice. You understand? Do something constructive that at least you could see you begin to invest time and energy in yourself. You can't expect to be sick and want immediate change, and then you don't develop that level of protocol whereby you know that you have that consistent change. Day in, day out, consistent. So for at least 21 days, 3 months, 6 months, a whole year, some people, you have to actually repeat that particular action consistently, day in, day out, to ensure that you actually get that result that you're supposed to get. Don't expect that one day you come and you want everything just to disappear. Oh, garçon, I went there and bam, 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 when you know what's happening to you. Alright, so we have people coming in for all types of conditions. Alright, take for instance, someone comes with kidney failure. You come with kidney failure. Okay, alright. You say, boy, you don't want to go and have dialysis. You don't want to go and do things. You rather die instead of, or whatever it is. Okay, alright. But you want to use herbs to rejuvenate your kidney or to rejuvenate your liver. And you want to just spend 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 7 days, and then you expect miracles to happen. When, on the other side of the aisle, if you decide to go and take dialysis, or even if you get a kidney transplant, or you get a liver transplant, after they transplant your liver or your kidneys, or your whatever they transplant, for the rest of your life you have to be on steroidal drugs. Right? To prevent your physical structure from rejecting the organ that you have actually transplanted. If you decide to go on dialysis, you have to go on dialysis every other day, 3 times a week for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life. But you expect that. You want to drink a bush, drink a herb, and then all of a sudden everything changes, and you don't want to maintain a good level of consistency, consistent action over a long period of time to bring you the result that you're supposed to bring. You're being unrealistic. Right? So it is very important that as a people, even when it comes to diabetes, you're going to be on the diabetic medication. If it's insulin, you're going to be on insulin injection for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life. Every single day you're going to be taking that injection. Every single day you're going to be drinking that pill. Yet still then, you expect that out of the blue, abracadabra, all of a sudden, definitely you're going to just use a herb, and thereby that herb that working when you're going to be taking the pill, taking the injection, or if you do the surgery, you're going to be taking the immunosuppressants for the rest of your life. So what are you saying there now? Right? So you must understand that the herbal levity, the lifestyle, have to be changed completely, whereby for the rest of your life, you're going to have to be vegan, plant-based, alkaline, ital, whatever it takes. You have to be able to know that, well, every morning from now on, you have to squeeze a sour orange in a glass of water and put a pinch of cayenne pepper and drink it every morning. The same way, you know that you have to take a pill every morning for whatever disease that you have. The same way you know that you have to do your parsley juice every day. Do your vervine juice every day. I did a vervine, stinging nettle and cassia latte green juice for a breathing of hours. That was yesterday. And the man tell me, boy, he never free up like that. Ever. But I did the vervine extremely strong because the strong vervine extract, the strong vervine green juice, that works miracles. That actually cleanses out the physical structure on a different level. So you have laxatives, but the vervine, the strong vervine, I'm talking about vervain lachewa, that strong green juice from the vervain, a lot of leaves, and a lot of tops, well blended and green, dark green. When you drink that make you pass out things that probably you eat all 10, 15, 20 years ago that stuck up inside of you. Right? If you stop eating meat long time, you might find a horse teeth or something in there. Right? So years, think you stop eating for years, that's going to purge it out because it actually really works on the peristaltic action of your physical structure, and it helps to the mineral content, help to draw out all the toxins, the excessive fluids from your physical structure. So all you have to do is to drink. Right? Just drink it. Right? So it is important that as a people we have that full understanding that that we have to take the necessary step that we need to take to better ourselves. 451-934-9453 1730. Give us a call. We're waiting for your call. Don't tell me that that's the last program for the year, and you're not calling us. That's the last program for the year. So give us a call. Let us know what's happening. Let us know. Let us know what's happening. That's it? Okay, so if it is that no one has anything to say, I think that we should call it a year, because I would have expected that at least that our people had plenty things to give thanks for the past year. I thought that our people had plenty things to give thanks for. Priest?
Yes.
If
live the life you love
the life you live. If no one has anything to say for the past year, I don't know. I would have thought that our people would have been ringing off because they know, well, that's the last program for the year. Looking at it,
crying.
Yeah. Yes, Grossy the caller.
Yes, good night.
Yeah, bring down the volume of the TV, please. All right, go ahead.
My mom is 94 years.
Yes.
And she's always complaining her back is cold.
What's that?
What can I use for that?
What's that? I didn't hear that last thing. You're a bit soft.
She's always complaining her back is cold.
Back
what
cold.
Can I use for that?
Okay, right. What you could do, you could actually just give her a nice massage with warm castor oil and cayenne pepper powder. Okay? And just massage her with that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I also want to thank you for educating the nation, including me.
Give thanks, Honorable. And give thanks for listening to us over the year. And I hope that we have been able to contribute positively in your life.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
Love. Give thanks. Blessed. Give thanks, Grossly caller. Give thanks definitely for the giving of thanks. 451-934-9453 1730. Give us a call. Let us know how things have been going through the year. How it is that you would, how it is that, whatever it is that you would need, that at least we could know how to deal with you. Look at our people from St. Martin asking for hemp syrup and all them things there. All right, give thanks. Yes, before the caller, blessed.
Yeah, blessed love.
Blessed love.
I have a burning inside a passing through my anus, and I feel it on the burning in the leg. What do you think I can drink for that?
Mr. Bernard, the volume is very low. Can we get a bit more volume? I'm not hearing what the sister is saying at all.
Pardon?
Yeah, can you repeat that?
I said I have a burning that's going down in my leg.
Burning down my leg.
Yeah, and I have a serious burning that just passes in my anus sometimes. What do you think I could really drink for that?
A burning pain going through your leg and
in my, I just feel it in my anus sometimes.
Your anus?
Yeah.
Alright, you need to actually take a nice little cooling. Use You could use the cassia latte, 21 leaves in a liter of hot water, allow it to infuse through the night and then through the morning hours from 6 o'clock till 11 o'clock or so. You drink that through the morning for 7 days. And then you get a free up laxative. Or you could basically use the Vin green juice for 7 days the same way. Just make it real strong and drink it through the morning hours for 7 days. And then you take a colon cleanse. That's very good for the inflammation. All right, and the vervine also.
So I have to boil the cassia latte overnight.
Overnight, you have to boil the water, and then you have to allow the cassia latte to draw in it overnight and drink it through the morning.
Like about how many leaves?
21 leaves to a liter of hot water.
Yeah, blessed love.
Blessed love. Okay, give thanks.
Yeah, bye-bye.
For 7 days. Yes, Sufra caller, blessed.
Blessed love.
Say love, honorable. Give thanks.
Yes, I bought the meal package about 3 months ago.
Give thanks.
And I took the laxative. Now I'm trying to find out if I can still use the other bottles in the meal package.
But you should just bring that back for us, guys, and you're wasting time. Just bring it back for us and let us give you, I mean, you're supposed to start the other products immediately after you take the laxative, right? But you could still use them. As long as you didn't open it and have it contaminated, you could still use them. All right?
Irie, blessed love.
Blessed love. Give thanks. 4519-349-453-1730. 4519-349-453-1730. Give us a call. You have another minute before our final intercession. So at least you could let us know.
You must sit in package, man.
Seems like the package has become what you call a how do you call them things there? There's a
trophy.
A trophy. Yes, guys, please call her blessed.
Hi, good night.
Yes, blessed.
I wanted to say thank you so much for educating us and giving us such important information, and also for all the delicious and healthy foods that you provide on a daily basis. I try to consume it every day, but I find it difficult to do on the weekend, and that's the only sad thing.
Well, I mean, we'd hope that, as the Honorable Priest was saying, that when you come, you could always ask the priest or Empress Chanel or Prophet Edison, because what we could do, we could offer assistance to show you how to do certain things, because we want you to learn to do it for yourself also, that over the weekend you could actually be able to prepare these things for yourself. But in the new year, we are looking to open up on the Sundays. Right, in the new year, definitely we are looking up to open up, have a family day on the Sundays, where people could come in with their entire family and just have a liberty moment to see how they could uplift and benefit themselves, and also be able to give some good cooking classes so people could come in and learn how to do the things, because there is no secret recipe at Liberty. Everything is there for you to see, that you could understand, so you could know how it is that you could uplift yourself.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it and very excited. And thank you once again. And I love every one of your staff members. They're doing an excellent job.
Give thanks, Honorable, for the love. Give thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bless it.
And all the best in the future.
Give thanks. Give thanks.
Okay, bye.
I mean, these words of love and light and beauty, they are wonderful. Give thanks for such wonderful blessings.
Sure.
These things that just really make us feel good, Because as I just tell some people, sometimes you say, sometimes I just be surprised when somebody asks me, how you doing, priest? You understand? Because people never ask how you doing, priest. Everybody does most time does wonder, does think about you telling them, how you doing, my lord? Everything blessed, and then you try to rectify the problem.
Yeah,
but people right away, but people don't normally consider how you doing, So give thanks for those people who continually ask that, and give thanks for all those people who definitely have been assisting us, So give thanks for life and a mighty life giver, definitely. We are due for an intercession. When we continue, we're going to keep on taking your calls. So give us a call, man. It's our final program for the season. All January, the 2nd or the 3rd week in January, we're going to be coming forward. So give us a call. Let us know exactly what's on your mind when you come again after this final intercession. Blessed.
I was in my neighborhood. It was a very dark night, and I decided to go for a drink by a bar. On my way from the bar, I felt this sting to my right leg. And when I look back, I knew it was a full-less snake.
You happen to be in an area where there are snakes and you are bitten by a snake. This is what you do. You call for help and try to reach the Victoria Hospital within 1 or 3 hours. You will be seen immediately.
My uncle at the time was a police officer, called Victoria Hospital and told them that we're coming down for snake bite.
It is the only facility on the island which has a protocol and a treatment plan where you can be treated adequately.
We call them before you go there so they can prepare for you.
And rest assured that there are adequate supplies of antivenom with doctors who have been trained in the treatment protocols of the snake bite.
The St. Lucia Civil Service Cooperative Credit Union's Christmas Wishmaker loan is back and it's bigger. It's easy to qualify. Members with existing loans, you don't need additional shares to get your Wishmaker. Just apply before December 19th. More great news! If you have an existing Wishmaker, it's even easier. Just ask for a top-up. It's that simple. Make Christmas fun again with a Wishmaker loan from the St. Lucia Civil Service Cooperative Credit Union. Terms and conditions apply.
What makes a great sign? Simplicity, creativity, huge and loud, small and quiet. At Excel Sign, we help clients all over St. Lucia create the perfect sign for their business needs. Our printing takes place right here with state-of-the-art machines to get the job done at the highest quality. We specialize in a wide variety of pylon signs, vehicle wraps, channel letters, billboards, 3D letters, and lots more. Designed to have high visibility, longer life, and great value. Call or visit Excel Sign today and find out how we can help your business express itself. Excel Sign, taking science further.
The more we know about geothermal energy, the better prepared we are to capitalize on the possibilities. There are many questions to be answered. For example, why isn't solar or wind being explored instead?
The government of St. Lucia is pursuing a mix of diesel, solar, wind, geothermal energy, and battery storage to provide our energy needs. In keeping with the national targets and the Paris Agreement, St. Lucia is hoping to have 35% of its electricity derived from renewable sources by 2025 and 50% by 2030. Solar and wind are intermittent sources of energy and dependent on weather conditions such as sunlight and wind. Solar farms can therefore require larger amounts of land than geothermal plants of the same size.
The Geothermal Resource Development Project is all about energy security. The more we learn, the better our preparedness for energy independence. A message from the Ministry of Infrastructure, Ports, Energy and Labour. The more we know about geothermal,
yes, we do give thanks for life and a mighty life giver. Give thanks for all good things and what has sent from Zion above. So we praise for His divine love. Definitely, as we are heading out, our final program for this year, and we are giving thanks, and for all those people. I mean, we're getting some WhatsApp messages. Blessed love, if you have a show, slow Bible, what should you take? Thanks for all your love and your mama wishes all of you Merry Christmas, lovely education, love. Okay, give thanks for the blessings. Definitely for the slow bowel, use your Vervine green juice. Make it strong. Vervine green juice, strong. Yes, T.O. Shegas is blessed.
Yes. Good night.
Yes, blessed.
I would like to thank the Lord for you all giving us so many different herbs. I like the herbs.
Give thanks.
I have all sorts of herbs growing in my yard. I have the verveine, I have the twatas, all sorts, the douvent. So I thank the Lord for you all.
Give thanks.
God bless you all.
Give thanks, my sister. Blessed.
Continue the good work.
Give thanks.
Okay, good night.
Love. Blessed. Give thanks. I mean, definitely it's good to use the herbs and use them. Use them. Don't just have them. Make sure you use them because it's using them every single day. Right? That's the way it's supposed to be done. You don't wait until you fall sick. You don't wait until, right, things not nice and you fall sick and you can't do this and you can't do that. Right? Make sure that you use them every single day. Every single day. Every single day. So you use this one today, this one today, this one today, this one tomorrow, that one tomorrow, that one tomorrow. So at least you understand that, look, that you are making that general effort to recycle, you know, your life, bring it back to a forward cycle whereby you could actually begin to progress. So all those of you who have the herbs, keep on using them. Yes, Sufra Color, blessed. Sufra Color gone. All right, give thanks.
Yeah, blessed love. Good night.
Yeah, my Lord, blessed.
Yes, my brother. Earlier on, I was talking about the green herb. We were talking about the Spanish needle, the Vivian Lachewat. And tell me, how you using the Vivian Lachewat and the Spanish needle to make the green juice? And whatever you have to put in it.
Well, definitely, you could use up to... When I'm making like a real strong Vivian Lachewat green juice, I can use up to like half a pound of the leaves. Right, half pound of the leaves to about 750 ml of water, which is like about, let's say about 3 cups of water. Right, so I'll use like half a pound of the leaves to 3 cups of water and blend, strain, and drink that. Okay, so that is for the Vivian. So if you want to make it extremely potent, but it will get real foam, yeah. So when you strain it, you have to let it sit and drain. Right, you could use even a pound of the leaves to the same 3 cups of water. Right, that will actually give you a high concentration of the Vivian. So it will be like a purge. You just purge you out. Okay, and then you will feel that kind of a sensation in your head because it's very rich in iron. Right, very rich in zinc, very rich in selenium, very rich in magnesium and manganese. So that's actually going to help to put structure within your physical structure, to help even in your iron levels, help your prostate function, help to, because of the magnesium level, they help to the movement within your whole your bowels. Same way you take in your Epsom salt is magnesium, really, the magnesium salt, right? So all them things there, it will help to actually cleanse your physical structure to get a good cleanse, by the same time build up your whole nervous system, because it is a nerve vine also. How they call it, nerve vine of vervine. Okay.
So let me tell you. So how long you have to drink that green tea?
You could take it in 7-day cycles. You could just take it in 7-day cycles, and after you've done the green juice, you just use it for the day. You don't leave it in the fridge there for a whole week. Just drink it. You do it fresh, drink it for a day and done. Like, do it fresh, drink it for a day and done. So every day you invest that time and energy consistently to prepare it fresh so that you could have it.
So let me tell you that green juice. Let's say you mix about a 2 bottle, like the big water bottle. You can organize it and then leave it in the fridge. Like every day you drink a portion.
Nah, man, I just tell you, every day you do it fresh, and and you use like the rum. You see, like what you're using is like the size of the rum bottle is about 750 ml, a little less than a liter. Okay, 3/4 of a liter. So you drink that every day, a fresh one done every day for 7 days.
Okay, let me tell you. Olma gave me a thing to drink, a bush thing. Like, it have ginger, it have garlic, and it have lemon. You blend these 3 things together, the skin, the seed, and everything, and you strain that properly, and you put the spring water in it. You use the spring water to do it, because I did that, and when I check it, that thing is very, very good. It really work out good. So you know anything about that too?
But I mean, you could ask the old man. I mean, he's supposed to know what he's doing, and if it do you good, then I mean, you could keep it up, you know, and then you could share it with other people. I mean, if it's doing you good, as long as you know it's doing you good. If you used to feel a particular way and you feel better because you're using it, that means that it's working good with you. So you just keep it up.
Yeah. So let me tell you, like, you were talking about the Spanish needle.
Yes.
Because I know the Spanish needle is a very good herb.
Yes.
Tell me some more about it.
Well, a Spanish needle is one of the best herbs to cleanse out your physical structure. It's also have been proven to actually destroy cancer cells. You know, it's very good for the urinary tract, very potent diuretic, and people even say it's good to boost up your immune system to the extent it helps people that have been diagnosed with HIV/AIDS. You understand? So it is a very potent cellular cleanse. You understand? A very good liver cleanse, and it also has colon cleansing properties. Alright, so the stronger you make it, the more potent it is, the more immediately you feel the effects of them herbs there. So the Spanish needle, especially for kidney stones and kidney health, extremely good also.
Alright, thank you very much. I will come and give you a visit down at Dream Street any time from now.
Yeah, man, and they call it the Zebas Adrian. That's what they call it. Zebas.
Yes, I know it very good.
Okay.
And I want to come and check a men's pack.
Yeah, man, you must do that before the Christmas, man. Do it after Christmas.
Yes, I want to do it before Christmas, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome, beloved. Thanks for the call.
Yeah, I will.
Love. 4519-349-453-1730. Definitely give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. We give thanks for this wonderful year. We give thanks for all those of you who've always been calling, checking on us, praying for us, sending us love. And we are sending love your way also. They want more caller, blessed.
Hello, good evening. Yeah, I have a bad knee. The knee is hurting me so bad. I cannot stretch it. I don't know what's wrong with me. And all underneath my feet is hurting me. I don't know what's causing that. I said, let me call you to come give me advice.
Well, I
what
mean,
to drink or...
You see, when underneath the feet hurts and burns and pains, most likely, if you're not...
Sorry?
Are you diabetic?
No, I'm not diabetic.
What's your weight?
Huh?
Are you heavy?
Yeah, I'm heavy.
Okay, so
very heavy.
So for the first thing for the knee, you have to lose a little weight. All right. So the less weight you have on your knee, the better for you. Try to drink sea moss every day for the next 3 months. It'll help you to lose some of the weight because it helps to stimulate your thyroid gland, but also it helps to build back up the cartilage between your joints and build up your bone strength. All right, so drink sea moss every day for the next 3 months.
Okay.
All right.
No,
then,
without milk.
Without milk, without alcohol. All right. So then also.
No, I don't drink alcohol.
Okay, and also what you do for the sole of the feet, which is basically plantitis, which is basically inflammation of the bottom of the feet. Try to drink a lot of green juices. Try to use the stinging nettle, right? The zoti. Okay, you could blend the zoti, strain it out.
The what?
The zoti.
What is? I don't even know what is zoti.
Stinging nettle. Stinging nettle. Well, just search it out. You'll see it. The stinging nettle and them things are very effective. Drink that. That'll help you take out a lot of water from your physical structure, help with the inflammation. Or you could use the Zebak West. Yeah, the Zebak West. And you could also use the Cassia Lata. All them things are very good for inflammation. Okay? Alright. Give thanks to our Mokola. Blessed. 4519-349-453-1730. Yes, my lord. Any words for the people?
Yes, give thanks to life again. The green juice, is a very important drink, as we stated before. That you could even order there right at Liberty there. It's made fresh, so that's one of our main juices still. So our advice, the angels, we have a call there from Mondo.
Yes, caller, blessed.
Blessed love, I want to say first of all, you're doing such an amazing job from start. I wish you all the best, you and your family, and your guest tonight in 2019, that you bring more to come, and you enlighten the entire St. Lucians with all your herbs, all your juices, your foods, everything is great. So, all the luck, best of luck to you and your family.
Give thanks.
Keep up the good work.
Give thanks. Give thanks for the love. Give thanks for the blessing, because we're not lucky, we're just blessed. Yes, go on if you call her blessed.
Blessed love.
Blessed.
Blessed love, let me tell you. Can I drink Vivian Lachiwat and Sorti for pressure?
Yes, but that's excellent.
Oh, okay. So what can, boil it or pour hot water on it?
Pour hot water on it, or blend it and strain it and drink it.
Oh, I can blend it, take a few leaves.
Yeah.
And blend it with the zoti and
strain it.
Drink it.
Strain it and drink it.
Strain it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Alright, but you see, with high blood pressure, you must also avoid high levels of salts. Right, like bread, biscuits, all them things have baking powder, which is sodium. Okay? So avoid all them things also, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, beloved. Give thanks. I mean, definitely for the season, any one of you want to come up to the mountain for a day and see what happening in the mountain, you could give us a call, 722-3660. Come up on the mountain, see what happening. Yes, this is Rokola, blessed.
Yes, blessed love.
Honorable.
All right. Just want to ask you, what is it you can take to clear your throat? Like at times if I drink a little water or maybe you have a cold drink or something, like a film in the throat, and I always have to clear it. Like what can you take to clear that?
You could use plum leaves. Plum? Yeah, you do a gargle with it. Crush it in the water, and you could do a gargle with it. And you could gargle some virgin coconut oil, warm it up and gargle it to the back of the throat. It helps to remove the mucus. And if it is that you have mucus, you have to alkalize your physical structure. Avoid dairy products, avoid fried foods. Try to use a lot of the green drinks to help to alkalize your physical structure, to help to boost up the level of chlorophyll, so you decrease the level of mucus that's produced in your physical structure. All right?
Okay, great, brother.
And cut off the cold drinks, because cold drinks will give you cold. Understand? So,
all right, thank you.
Drink teas instead. Love. Give thanks. 451-934-9 453-1730. Priest, you were saying before we got.
Yes, I was saying it's very important for the family to get their green juices in the morning also, to guide them on that journey to go to the extra mile, you understand? And even we give the
Monsepa?
Yes, blessed love.
Blessed love, give thanks.
Yes, blessed love.
Yes.
Can I use that oil, grapeseed oil?
Yeah.
Grapeseed oil? Can I use grapeseed oil and spell flour for my bread?
Well, I can tell you use coconut oil, because I don't make the grapeseed oil. I cannot tell you exactly through what process it was created. So I could tell you use coconut oil instead. You understand? Real cocoa. Alright? Grapeseed oil and black seed oil have lots of benefits, but I cannot just tell you just to use it just like that when I don't know exactly what is it that you have. You understand? But I will tell you for sure that the coconut oil and the spelt flour, definitely you could use that. Okay? 451-9349 453-1730 451-9349 453-1730. Definitely give us a call. That's our last 9 minutes for 2018. Give thanks as we approaching the 2019. Yeah, yes, Marisol caller, blessed. Marisol? Blessed?
Good night, Priest Kailash. I'm calling to find out what causes a low bowel movement, please.
Poor bowel movement can be because of a little.
Beg your pardon?
It could be because of very little water in your foods. It could be because of magnesium deficiency. It could be because of very poor fiber. Very little physical exercise. So it depends on what your diet is like, how your movement is like, and all this. Your breathing is like. So it is important that you look at it holistically. So put more fiber, eat more vegetables, eat more whole grains. Drink some cassia latte, drink some vervine. Take a laxative. You understand? Do some deep breathing, do some walking or some running. Drink plenty more water every single day. All them things that would help to improve your bowel movement on a daily basis.
Thank you so much, and all the best for the coming year.
Give thanks, beloved. You also. Love.
Bye.
Yes. Yeah, love. Yes, you for the caller.
Yeah, blessed love.
Blessed love, honorable.
I have a pain in my waist and I have muffin in the bone. What do you think I could really drink for that?
Well, waist pain, when people come with this type of pain, you don't know, waist pains could be kidney problem. So the first thing, go and take a blood test. Right? If you don't want to, and based upon what the blood test is, you bring it to your doctor and let them find out, let them discuss it with you to see whether your kidneys are healthy and what steps you want to take. If your kidney is healthy, and probably it's something when it comes to your bones and them type of things, and then you could begin to do some good stretching. And as we always tell people, any bone pain, you massage with warm castor oil and cayenne pepper powder. anything to do with the bone, use your sea moss. Helps to build up the bone integrity. Also, you could use your turmeric water. Turmeric water is very, very effective for that inflammation within the whole bone system. Right? So, yoga stretches, swimming exercises, deep breathing exercises. You know, come up to the mountain, Mount Kailash. You know, check Priest Richie right here. He's going to give you some therapy to help to address that condition.
Yeah, blessed love.
Blessed love. Yes, Grace Scholar. Blessed. Grace Vifford. You gone? Grace Vifford? Okay, alright. Yes, Priest. You were saying about the green. Let's just finish that little pack down the green juice there. When the other caller call, we'll have to make them just hold on.
Yes, as I was saying to the public once more, as I said, I mean, repetition is good. So it must be some reason that it want to be repeated right there. As I was saying, having your green juice in the morning is a wonderful thing to start your day, right? And I think I'm suggesting that, you know, those that are passing through in the morning, you know, stop and get the green juices, especially even the bus drivers. You know, that's why we create even the slang there, you know, riches for the mileage.
Yeah,
understand? To keep you moving.
True, man.
Understand? Because you're on a journey. As you mean, you know, red means stop, but the green means go. So you don't want to stop down on the journey and break down to the journey for the day. And you get your green juice and your rich, as you said, the riches for the mileage.
True, mileage.
So you keep it to the day.
Well, Grace Scholar, we miss you again. I'm so sorry, Grace Scholar, but when you call again this time, I'm going to ensure I take your call. I really wanted the priest to finish that little statement that he began making a little time ago. And also appreciate that we have the different therapies that the idols actually provide to the people. You know, this year, next year coming, I mean, I'm hoping that you'll be able to be on MKRC in the mountain a lot more often to give your therapies and get back to that realms. As from the time that you've been at Liberty, even Food of Seven have missed you. You've not been on the TV program for a while.
True, man.
You only came at the end. You came in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Now you're coming at the ending of the year.
The first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first.
Yes, Grace Scholar, blessed.
Yes. Good night, Priest.
Yeah, blessed love, honorable.
Blessed love, how are you?
I am blessed, and you?
I'm okay, alright. I just want to say thanks for the love.
Give thanks, honorable.
I passed by Liberty. Everything was great. Especially the fish cake.
Oh, give thanks, give thanks.
I enjoy it, thanks.
Love. Give thanks.
Yes, okay.
Give thanks.
Blessed love.
Blessed love.
I hope for the new year. I wish you all the best for the new year.
All right, blessed
love. And thanks for all the love you gave us. The whole world for the year. Thanks a lot.
Give thanks.
Take care.
Love.
Bye-bye.
Blessed.
Love.
Yeah, you know, so you see, right now, the Food of Seven Liberty, we have actually, I mean, over the years, you could see that change in how people actually speak. You see how everyone now is blessed love and love. You see, I grew up with my mother not being that free and just telling her children that I love you, and my grandmother, I love you, and them. You know, so love is not something that we as a black family have been able to address to our people. You know, nowadays people get modernized. They could say I love you and give their children hugs. So the fact that as a nation of people, like big and old and man and woman, we could say love, blessed love, give thanks. I mean, it is a very remarkable feat. I mean, I give thanks for all those elders who continually bless us, who continually show us love. And I mean, we wouldn't be nowhere if it wasn't for them, because the workman without the work is like no workman, you know. So the workman must have work to become a workman. So that's the physician must have sick to become a healer. So we give thanks for all those people who have been with us for 2018, and we give thanks and we're working forward for bright and prosperous 2019. Yes, good land scholar.
Yes, what kind of vine you can use? The blue or the purple or the white?
The purple one is better for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright.
Alright, my friend. Purple one is better for you. Alright, so definitely we give thanks again, as our time is definitely coming to an end. 1958. Tomorrow, is it 1958?
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. 750. Yeah, give thanks, right? So definitely, as tomorrow will be our final day of consultation, so we'll be having a wonderful consultation day tomorrow, so you could come in because we'll be out of the country on a Tuesday, going for the rest of the week, as we have to just seal off all our ends for the year with our clients throughout the region. So definitely, all those of you who want coming into Livity tomorrow, because on Jeremy Street, from 12 until, we're going to spend the whole time with you. So you could come and eat and drink and have a good time, and definitely come and sit down with the priest and get a natural solution to all your artificial problems. All those of you who called tonight, give thanks again. If you want to give us a call, the number is 722-3660, 722-3660. For WhatsApp also, that is 722-3660, 722-3660 for your appointments. Definitely, you know, we give thanks for all those of you who have kept on supporting us, and we give thanks for your prayers, for your strength, for your blessings, you know, and we give thanks for all those of you who fight also and try to bring us down, because as you try to pull us down, or whatever you try to do, I mean, it makes us just, it's called the rebound reaction. When you fall on the trampoline, boing, you know, you go taller. All right, so higher. So the more you try to pull us down, the higher we actually get. Sure, so give thanks for this balance in life, and give thanks for all those people who keep on checking for us. 722-3660. I mean, somebody calling already. 722-3660. I mean, we're live on TV right now. You're calling too early. Right, 722-3660. 722-3660, the number to call to get us live. Definitely, those of you who want to actually WhatsApp, you could WhatsApp the same number, and then we're going to address your concerns, you know, and see how we could assist you. Give thanks for Calabash Television, Mr. Fanis. Give thanks for all your love throughout the year. Give thanks for the Calabash staff. I mean, Calabash have been wonderful to us, and as we'd like to remind you that it's not a program we pay for at Calabash. It is a program that Calabash co-sponsors with the great Physician International to bring the food of 7. So we give thanks for Mr. Bernard Fanis and all the love that he's offered us throughout the year, and we hope that the Almighty, the Creator, bless his enterprise Calabash, that it begin to expand its wings and grow, and become, more and more economically sustainable, and he begins to make the money to expand and do the things that he needs to do to keep on disseminating and distributing and publicizing the information that he's been publicizing. I pray that you also pray for Calabash Television, and then also if you have your envelopes and a little check, and as a contribution to help Calabash to continue doing the work. If you have a business, advertise with them. Help them to continue doing the work that they've been doing, educating us as a populace in St. Lucia. Give thanks, because I've seen Calabash Television grow from lips to buns, I mean, from when we started until now.
Yeah, from Wasco side.
From Wasco side, until now. I mean, we've seen the progress of Calabash, and and we are here as we are like family, and we give thanks for all the love, and we pray that the Almighty keep on blessing them, that it might continue to become one of the best televisions within the nation and throughout the region. All love and prosperity. Give thanks for life, and a mighty life giver. May the Almighty bless and keep you through the season. May he keep you safe, and make his holy face shine upon your holy face. Jah Rastafari. Blessed love.
Blessed love. Yes.